Hello, hello. Once again. Once again. Hello, folks. What is this chair doing over here? Let me get this thing off camera. Can't have that thing stealing my shine. All right, what's going on? Once again, it's inside the player studio with your good friend Tramell Ray Isaac, Senior Art Director for PlanetSide 2. And I thank you for being back once again for another exciting episode of Inside the Player Studio, where we're going to go over some really cool stuff made by some really awesome artists out there in Player Studio land. So, all right, this week we're going to go over some submissions directly from the submissions little tab there. And we're going to look at some 3D models, see if they actually made them right, because we've been kind of looking at images for the last couple of weeks. And I'm looking at a couple decals and do some other stuff, answer some questions, and give out some codes. Look at this. My good friend Kyle came through again. Codes, more codes. Can't stand still. He's got his grocery list on the back or something, doing his laundry, all kind of stuff on the back. But anyway, got some codes, and I think, let me check my phone, make sure that he actually sent me these codes in electronic form, and therefore I will not have to type them out like I did last week. Thank you very much, Kyle. Yeah, I think he sent those. Anyway, so there you go. Stay tuned after the show so I can give out those codes, because I'm not going to pause between now and then to give out those codes. So first and foremost, I was left a card here that says reminder. This looks like Kales is writing. Kales, thank you. Appreciate it. Throw that out there. All right. It says a reminder. Anybody we're now accepting Players Got Talent submissions for SOE Live. For those who don't know what SOE Live is a grand old party that happens every year on around August. This year is August 14th through the 17th. And we're going to have some good old times. We're going to have a nice little party in Vegas. It's going to be good times. I'm having a party. You see that zombie prom party? I think I'm going to have my little mixer right before that. You see that? So roughly probably around 6. I think I'm going to do 6. So if you haven't signed up, $169 is the cost at the current price. It's got a lot of cool stuff going on. We got like the dev brunch on Sunday. You can have breakfast with us, hang out, ask us a bunch of questions, harass us, do all kinds of things. Of course, PlanetSide 2 Elite Squad Showdown. You got some money involved, cash money. Everybody loves that, right? What can you do? What can you do? You got to show up if you want to win. So the reminder was sent for our little thing that we got, a little talent show we had last year called Players Got Talent. What does I do with that thing? I thought I had the link up here. Anyway, yeah, it's called Players Got Talent. Submit your act on or before July 31st. First place gets $300. Yeah, dude, y'all can do better than that. We need to come up with some more prize money. Bake sale, anyone? Bake sale, bikini car wash. Let's do it. Let's raise some funds for this thing. First place, $300. Second place, $200. Third place, $100. Nah, not a big deal. But, hey, it's money. Spend it in Vegas. It wasn't yours in the first place. Go ahead and blow it. Why not? All right, so email your submissions to communityevents@soe.sony.com. That's communityevents@soe.sony.com. So there you go. Showcase your skills on camera, on stage, and show us what you got and win some cash. All right, let's get into this. So this week, I think we're going to go straight to some submissions that I've already got queued up. And at any point in time, if you want to shoot me a note to let me know what you guys are thinking. Got any questions? Put them in the Twitch stream. Let me know. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with us. Let's see who's in the chat. Art Torn, of course, he's still there. Stevie O, what's up? Ghost Ace, nicely done. Look at Kales hanging out in my chat. What's up, Kales? Slow Burn, what's good? All right, let's get into this. So, I don't even know who made this one. Let's see. Let me go ahead and open up this submissions form. Find out what the deal is. Oh, Frost Forger. My good friend Frosty 40. He did this TR helmet. Let's see what's going on in here. Looks pretty decent. What do you guys think? I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. You could use some more triangles in this thing. Some long triangles I don't particularly like. Yeah, you might want to subdivide something up in there because you got some flat edges. You see that right there? A little star action going on. You need to break that up. Bring that straight down. Right in there. Right on through. And then that'll do it. But yeah, you got these little dready things. And he had these going like all the way down to the neck, and that's a no-no. Because you know, rigging that stuff is a nightmare, and I don't like nightmares. Nightmares in the night. So also I would remove this little nose ring, dude. It's not doing anything for me. I'd say get rid of that. Look at that. So much cleaner. So much cleaner. Yeah, you should do that. I know you're paying attention, Mr. Frosty. So go ahead and do that. The dreads is alright. You know, something different, something new. Barely TR though. It's kind of TR. The little dreadies kind of taking it out of the TR land, but I'm gonna let you slide with this one, Frosty. I'm gonna let you slide. Make sure you know where these normal maps are going though. That's one thing that people don't fully understand sometimes because you know, you don't get to see that stuff. So obviously these normal maps are in the texture portion that he's using. So make sure that when you're laying out your UVs that you're not, if you don't want like normal map stuff to kind of F up your design, you need to make sure that that lays in a spot that does not have normal maps. And again, like that is going to be easier for you guys to determine once we get this viewer out the door. And I believe Mr. Lang believes that it should be ready before SOE Live, which means that it's less than, what is it, 30 days? Like 30 days. It's going to be before SOE Live. Less than 30 days. So should have it in your hands before we go live at SOE Live. So there you go. Be prepared, my friends. All right. How is this going to work? Are these just eye caps? These just go over the eyeballs? Is that how that works? Yeah, I would just go ahead and incorporate that into the eye hole so you don't actually see through it. You know, you don't want that like all gapped out and stuff, and you look in there and be like, you know, face behind there. That's weird. So yeah, I would go ahead and fill that up and just make those dots part of the eye slit hole there. All right, cool. Mr. Frosty. All right, I didn't mean to put all his infos up there. I need to make sure that when this thing is popping up, it's popping up somewhere else. All right. Ebon Nebula bust out this thing. I thought this was pretty cool. I like this. It gives you know, the Harasser a different look. Look at that. Changes it completely. Makes it look like a little mini truck. I like that. It's pretty nice. No eyeballs. Is that what you say? Rave Boy 94? Yeah, whatever. Not digging the roster status. Sharpshooter. Okay, yeah, it's not for everybody. That's what I'm saying. It's not particularly TR. But I'm going to let him slide with it. I'm going to let him slide. So, anybody else got not digging this helmet? Reminds me of a VS helmet. Meh, a little bit Yo Giz. Yo Giz was talking trash about Joe Buttons earlier. I guess he didn't particularly like how Joe Buttons performed this past weekend. But, you know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I think he held his own. Anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, look it up on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, I think this came out pretty good. Cardinal Sin, though. Cardinal Sin. Look what I found. Looky here, looky here. Oh, dude, come on. What the F? Come on, dude. You gotta sew this up. Not having this sewed up it's acceptable. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. But not having like certain things like this, like what? What? Like why, dude? Oh man. Not necessary. Just go ahead and sew it up. You got spots for it. Just go ahead and weld them joints up, man. But yeah, overall, I like the design. I think you did a really good job. Nicely done. Got a little lights up there. I'd probably make these just a little bit bigger, just a smidge, because you got them on there, but you can barely tell them they're there. Make them just a little bit bigger so that they stand out. So you get these things up there. Man, these things are subdivided too. I mean, just separated too. Why? 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 Tell me why. Tell me why can't I live my life? All right, there you go, man. Make that a little bit bigger and make sure that you weld them joints together. Can't have little floaty verts all over the place. All right, so that was pretty good. E-bond, nicely done. I likes. So keep up the good work. Just straighten it up a little bit for me and resubmit, my friend. All right, so speaking of normal map placement and not knowing where they go, he gave up. Come on, dude. He didn't give up. He thought he had won it. Everybody else, look at the forums, man. Everybody else thought Buttons won it. So after 2 rounds, like, he coasted. Maybe that was a little cocky, but, whatever. Anyway, so I believe, speaking of Giz, dude, I think this is yours, ain't it? Ain't this one yours, Giz? I think this is one of your creations. And so, like I was saying, some people are not aware of the normal map repercussions because they don't have a tool in front of them. So, obviously, this is not what it's supposed to look like. His intentions were noble. And I believe this is what it's supposed to look like, for the most part. And this is what it looks like with the shader on it with the detail normal. Of course, I'm not going to fault him for that because he doesn't know. He has no knowledge of where these detail normals go because he does not create second channel UV. That will change. That will change in the near future, where you'll actually have to be considerate of the second channel UVs and create them accordingly. But for now, I think he does a pretty good job. Like I said a number of times, Mr. Giz, you got to clean up some of this bull jive in here. You can't just have like a bunch of extra verts kind of floating around that you don't really need. Once you make that, once you obtain the shape that you're trying to get, just collapse them. Like these go into, they don't collapse into 1 vert, they just go into 3 more verts. So collapse all that stuff when you're actually done with the cut. Like sometimes you don't need a cut that goes all the way through. So just make sure you collapse them. Like all of this stuff right here doesn't really change the shape very much. So you can kind of collapse some of that stuff. Maybe not on this ridge, but like right before that ridge, you can collapse some of that stuff in there and clean it up a little bit. And then once you get that, you can actually reuse some of that stuff that you bought back. See, I see he did that right there. Because normally Giz does just like this cut that goes all the way through and collapse these. So that was good. Looks like he's seeing what I'm talking about there. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think this is a good, pretty much there. Just need a little bit of cleanup on the UVs on the second channel, which he has no control over. So pretty good outing, Giz. I'll let you slide on this one, homie. All right. So that goes for the 3D stuff that I picked out. Let's go look at this 2D thing that I saw on. This is a decal. So, all right. For this decal, one of the things that I requested is that you clean up your line work. Your line work, you can't have really thick and overly detailed things on your decal, because as we shrink these down to game size, let's assume that I mean, let's not assume. Let's just show you what it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna take this thing, I'm gonna duplicate this. I can show you what's what. And then let me take this and go change this to 256. Bam. All right. You see how this thing cleans up or not? So all this stuff in here, right here, it's kind of muddy. Just turns muddy. Too much detail. Too much detail. So this just kind of muds up right in there. That's kind of muddy. This is like extra crazy muddy. And then this just kind of fuzzes up a little bit. This is much better than this stuff over here because this just turns to crap. But you have to be aware that it will get shrunk down and you will lose some detail. And like all this right here, you see that? Halo. And let's see if he's... Oh, no. Look, no alpha channel. Bad move. Because every time we create one, people get all bent out of shape. Oh, you cut off part of my thing. Blah, blah, blah. It's up to you, man. You got to do it. You got to make this alpha channel. So make the alpha channel for this thing so that it cuts out properly. If you want this halo on there, that's fine. But you definitely need to clean up some of this line work. Like, just clean this up if you want it to survive. Because when it shrinks down, I don't even know what that is. I'm looking at it on screen. I don't even know what it is. I know what it is, but I don't even know what it is looking at it. So it's got to be, you know, discernible. People need to know, oh, that's a dragon when they first look at it, not a jumble of colors. So you might want to stick to a handful of colors and keep it real simple and run it that way. So that's my advice on that one. And you got to get your alpha channel. I'm sending it back. I'm going to send this back so that you can get that right, because I'm not making it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Let's go into here. Go ahead and go to here. Let's see what's up with this. Revisions. No alpha channel. Please add. Done. Out of my list. Out of my mind. Out of my way. Get it out of here. Peace. All right, so we got some other submissions in here that probably won't make the cut. I think I've already denied some stuff. This one, meh. What do you think about the blue head? Anybody? Anybody got the blue head? DVD scripter people submission to PlanetSide 2 critique by an art director. Is that a question? I don't know what that is. All right. I don't know. Not very interesting to me personally, but that's just me. All right, let's head on into the forums, shall we? I need to log in. Let me go ahead and move this over here. Anybody got any questions? Please let me know. Throw them up in the chat. We'll pick them out as we go. Let me log into here. And see what's on the forums, folks. Is it that time? It's 5:20. Let me give out some codes. Anybody want a code? I think you guys want codes. That's why you come hang out, right? You guys don't come hang out for me. Hang out for the codes. All right, let me do I'm gonna do 3 gun codes and 2 rum and cola codes. How about that? Just hit me up. Go ahead and toss your name out there. I'm going to randomly pick them from the list. So make yourself known if you're in the list, shall you? All right. That's 1. Write that one down. Who else? All right. Got him. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead. Bust that one off. Let's see. Who else? Okay. I think I spelled that one right. And let's see. One more. All right. Let me do him right there. think I got that right. All right, done. Stop it. You guys cut it out. All right, so I'm gonna give out. Is that two Z's? I guess that is two Z's. All right. So we get first three. Go Guns. Go to Halo Way, Sealant, and Mutton Skiff. Go Guns, and then Arcanus, and let's see, Jet Sets. You got some rum and cola codes. Bam. Done. All right. You're beautiful too, Baracula. All right. So I'm going to give out some more codes later on today. If you want them, stick around later. And I will hand them out. Stick around after the show. Get those to you ASAP. All right. And, yeah, I might have spelled your names wrong, so that's why you got to stick around. I want to just right-click and give it to you. There you go. All right. Let's get into it. It is 5:20. We got some time. All right, let's go ahead and go in here. Okay, so anybody who's new to the stream, probably got a couple of you guys in there. Noobs coming in here, seeing what's what. This is the Player Studio Forums. No, never for this site. Player Studio Forums, where we go to get information and hang out and talk trash about each other. No trash talking, please. But yeah, let's go into game discussions about PlanetSide 2. And we will have lots of information stored here where you can talk about like what's needed. We get a little updates on PlanetSide Viewer. Player Studio Viewer. Where to download files, do's and don'ts, things like that. You know, all the information is here in the Player Studio Forums. Oh yeah, and my good friend Mr. Ricky Reynolds wanted me to answer a question for you guys, because apparently it is being asked many times. Let me center myself, shall we? All right, so as far as like outfit decals go, see, the problem is we can have you submit them through Player Studio. That's easy. That's light work. But the problem is we currently have no way to stop other players from using your decals. So in my mind, and in a lot of people's minds on the team, it is probably your intent that if you create an outfit logo for your outfit, that you don't want some random dude that's not in your outfit wearing your logo. That's the intent, right? So we assume that that is the appropriate implementation, and therefore we are working on that proper implementation. So yes, you can submit your logos through Player Studio. You can do those at any point in time. But I don't think we're going to actually do anything with them until we can get that barrier put up so that people can use their outfit logos for their outfit. So that's that. So if you want to submit, go right ahead. Make sure that you in your title put outfit logo blah blah blah, so that I know exactly what it is, and then I can store it somewhere for later. But yeah, if you want to submit outfit logos, go right ahead, sir. Make sure you put an alpha channel on it though, because if you don't, I'll put it in as is. I'm not doing your work for you, son. So there you go. All right, let's get into these forums. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. Let me know. Throw them up in the chat, and I will answer them post haste. All right, so like I said, the forums are a good place for people to go to get some information. And we're going to go through this. I'm going to go straight to page 3, see what's up on page 3. Let's see. I don't want to go in there. Let's see. Knick-knack, maybe. No, let's do this one. Nico. All right. This one's a new member, Nico. All right, so not feeling the design. Yep. Let's see what people have. Far too many skull helmets. Meh. I don't know if that's a good reason not to make one. You can always make a better one, but I just think you need a better design to start with. Regardless of the skull helmet, you know, glut or not glut, but I don't think this is a good design. It's not a very good representation of the tiara, in my opinion. So if you're out there, Nico, I suggest start over, sir, with a better idea and come with that. What do you guys think? If you got any particular opinion about this, please, please, please post in the forums. Give me your opinion. Help a man out, or sister, or brother, or whatever. Help this person out, please. You know, give them your opinion. Find out where this person can actually make some changes. So there you go. Mr. Nico, thank you for making an effort. Appreciate it. See what else is on page 3. Anybody in the chat particularly want me to look at when will folks outside the U.S. be able to make their own Player Studio items for PS2? You can do that now, depending on what country you're in. There is a list of countries. I believe it's 8 or 9, maybe 10 at this point in time. I don't know where that link is, though. I think it might be in the general forums. I think general discussion. Let's find out. Unwritten rules. Player panel. Yada, yada. I think it's in here somewhere. Top 10 issues. All right. Direct deposit. Player Studio. I don't know. It's in there, though. It's in the forums. I'll post out a link somewhere for you guys to find it. But Mr. Ricky Reynolds has posted some information about it and has told us about it. So if you're in one of those countries, you can submit right now. As long as you fill out your forms and do all that other jazz, you can do whatever you want. You can fill out the forms, and then you can submit Player Studio stuff. I believe it's France, Germany, Canada, something else. Bunch of other places. I don't know them off the top of my head. You have to check the forums. Or just hit up Mr. Reynolds. Hit him up on the forums. Any new plans on infantry armor? Yes, there are plenty of plans for new infantry armor. We're actually working on it right now. We've got an outsourcer over in China and in Vietnam working on some armor sets right now. As a matter of fact, they're waiting on me to give them feedback at this very moment, which I will do as soon as the show is over with. So we got a full set of armors across the board for every faction being worked on right now. Look at the Ninja Red decal. All right, so if you're asking me to look at something, you need to tell me exactly where it is so that I can get to it. So, yeah, no Australia yet. We're working on it, though. Yeah, you need to tell me what page it's on, something. Give me something. I'm not going to be looking around for Red Ninja. How far off you work on iron sights and scopes? Iron sights and scopes are a particular problem for us internally because we have an issue with the attachment system. And we're trying to fix that first. Right now, it is a pain to get new attachments in. But we are opening it up. We have already got the submissions all ready to go. We got that category all laid out. Just waiting to pull a switch on it. So really, really close. Really close. And let's go to Kangaroo boxing decal. Let's check out a decal. See what's up. Coffee Outlaw on there. All right. Yeah. Clip art. Yep. Yeah, it's not gonna work, son. Yeah, a new member, K. Lou. Yeah, I don't think we can take that, bro. Yep. Clip art. Don't use it. Yep. So there you go. Why is this stupid thing in my way? So don't use that, please. Just do something different. All right. Anybody got any? There you go. France, Germany, Canada, United Kingdom, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and of course the United States. There you go. trying to make it worldwide. Eventually, we will get there. Sectoid79, new member. It's first concept for the Term Republic. All right, where is it at? What happened? What happened? Did I miss it? Am I on the wrong page? Oh, no, I think somebody... Oh, this is old. I've seen this one before. This one's old. This one's fairly old. Let's see if he's actually working on it still. Let's see. When was the last time somebody commented? Sectoid. Yeah, were you ready to go, dude? This is 2013. Come on, somebody tell Sectoid it's okay. All clear. All clear. Sunderer stuff was announced recently that we possibly create side pipes including smoke effects. The effects you will not be able to create. You will ultimately you will be able to apply effects that we already have, but that's not currently in the PS Viewer setup. But as it matures, that's what we're going to go with. As far as like side pipes, you'll be able to replace what you can replace now. No new categories will open up. Just like the Harasser, if it needs to be on the front bumper, it needs to be on the front bumper. So windshields go with windshields, bumpers go with bumpers, etc., etc. So whatever categories we currently have for the Sunderer, those are the categories that will be open when we open up the Sunderer to attachments. So there you go. Question: when will all the rest of the decals go be available for armor? We are doing those things one at a time. It's very labor intensive, sadly enough, which means we actually have to unwrap a third channel in order for you to have full-on unwraps. So I believe the first one that we did was Sunderer, and the new Valkyrie will ship with third channel decal that allows you to put a giant decal on the side of the Valkyrie. So that will be the first kind of, you know, public display of the new decal system. And as you can see in the game now, decals cover the top of the composite armor. So that was the first iteration of it. So we're going to be doing things that allow you to make like a full sleeve and have one on one side of your chest, or one on your back, or one on your whole leg, or whatever you choose. We're going to be doing that. That'll be pretty soon. So we're still working on that. What about max helmets? Max helmets will be done when we allow you to make armor. Sadly enough, maxes don't get pulled enough for it to be profitable for us to do it. So 4% of the population actually use max suits. So in order for it to be more of a comprehensive sell, we're going to do the suit plus the helmet. Just like when we released additions to the max suits, we did the whole shebang. We did the helmet that went with the suit, and we'll be doing that as well. And that's going to come shortly after we do we release the player studio viewer to the world. All right, so it's 5:33. Let's go through some more of the stuff. Anybody got anything particularly? Okay, Red Ninja in submissions. I think I saw this one. This one? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're saying? That's a Red Ninja? No, dude. I don't particularly think it's very visually compelling. I think I might have already denied one of these already. So, yeah. Not feeling the Red Ninja, if that's what that is. So, question. For my feedback within the game, and some sort of BR 100 items. Yeah, that's beyond the scope of what I need to be talking about on Player Studio. We are working on some directives, items that go exclusively with directives, and those things will not be opened up to Player Studio. There are Araxium level weapons that only go with once you complete an Araxium level directive, and those will be unique to those achievements. So that's that. Let's go back. Yeah, South Park. That's what I thought. A little too. I don't really know what it is. I didn't even know it was a ninja until you told me. So, yeah, exactly. This guy thought it was a boxing glove. Walter Kovacs. It kind of does look like a boxing glove. So it's not really It's not really identifiable as something. You know, when people buy something, they need to know exactly what they're buying. So, page 4, VS Pilot. Steve-O, really? You're going to monopolize my time again? All right, page 4. Top or bottom, dude. Top or bottom. You want me to go through this whole thing? Yum. Okay, VS Pilot concept. It's not very VS, dude. Yeah, like this part right here, maybe VS. All the rest, not at all. So, yeah, just this part is probably good. Everything else is just kind of weird. So, yeah, there you go, Steve-O. Not really VS. So, you add some more VS flavor to it. You can probably keep this portion of it. From here to the neck down, everything else got to change. Got to do something with it. Change it to TR. Nah, it doesn't really work as a TR either. It's got too many facets on it. It's a weird shape. So I think you might be getting a little too out there. Melee weapons coming up soon? Possibly. Working on some stuff. You know, check the roadmap. Got a lot of stuff on the roadmap already. Make sure you go to the roadmap and track our progress. Can you tell me the major issues with my submissions? Don't worry about feelings. Tank spotter. Give me a page, dude. It's in the submissions form. It's already submitted. Tank spotter. Did I decline it already? You got to tell me where it is so that I can make comments on it. It's probably just not that, it's just not visually compelling enough. Let's see what I declined. Let's go into the decline folder, shall we? And hopefully I can find your tank spotter in there if I've already declined it. Very slow. Crab. Nope. Arbiter. This thing? Yeah. Yeah. It's just not that good. It looks like a bunch of extruded shapes. It doesn't look very well put together. So I think I made this comment on maybe last week's show where the goggles look like they're in the wrong place. I believe the eyes of the guys like right here. Like I think these are too high. I don't think they sit very well on the face. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that just doesn't, like, a lot of this stuff just looks kind of tacked on. So, there you go. There it is. And who said that I have to search? I don't have to search. I don't have the time to be searching. It's just too much. So, there you go. Let's go for Black Dragon Fun. See what he has to say. Whoa, look at that. Interesting. I like that concept. Very good. Hold up. Who did that? Oh, okay. So somebody did a paint over. Black Dragon Fun submitted that. And who did the paint over? Nico did that? Nicely done, Nico. He's always trying to help people out. Look at that. That's a nice concept. I like that. If you can pull this off, Black Dragon Fun, then you might be in business. Yeah, I think so too, Crossfire X1. I think it looks very cool. So if you can pull this off in 3D, then go for it. Nico, look at you, helping out. He's always good. He's still dodging me on an interview, though. I don't understand why are you dodging me, Nico? You don't want to be seen? You were very active in the forum, so apparently you ain't no problem talking to folks. You talk to everybody except for me. That's all right. I got you. That's cool. That's cool, Nico. I know where you live. Anyway, so I think that's plenty of information for Black Dragon Fun to get started. That's a damn nice concept. So it can only go one way. It can only go one way from here. So it's all up to you, Black Dragon. You got to pull it off, because that's a damn good concept to start with. So go for it. What? Nico racist. I ain't gonna go out and say he's racist tonight. I'm just saying, maybe he's just scared. He's scared of me, dude. You know, I am an imposing force to be reckoned with. I can understand it. He's just scared to talk to me. I might ask him some hard questions. I'm gonna go with the he's in the witness protection program thing. I think that's what he's doing, because apparently he's got a lot of time on his hands. A lot of time on his hands. He's drawing up these badass concepts and making models and such. That's what happens when you witness protection. You can't just go out and run around. So he's stuck in a house, creating art, dodging the mob. That's all right, Nico. All right. Let's see. Fall Streak Helmet by Coleman. All right, Coleman. Let's look at your 3D file. It is 1/4, 2, 6. All right. I'd like to see how the head fits in here. And remember, when you're creating helmets, make sure that it's really, really close to the head, as close as possible to the head. Because what happens is, if you don't make it really close to the head, it ends up making your character look like a bobblehead. We don't want that. You want to look like a badass with this thing on, not a bobblehead. So, yeah, I don't really know what to think about this. It's definitely NC. Definitely NC. But I'd like to see the proportions on the head first, and how the neck sock plays into it. I think I'm going to go with that for now, until I get more infos on the Fall Streak helmet. It's a good start, though. Good start. All right. Let me give out some more codes here, shall we? We already got 5 lucky winners out there. I'm going to use the clicky pen. Click and click. There you go. Damn, damn. All right. So if you want some codes, please don't have like a really long name, because I'm not going to be able to write it out fast enough. Anyway, I'll get you guys served up anyway. All right. So just go ahead and let me know that you're in the stream. Holla at your boy. And I will make sure that you walk away with either a gold gun or a rum and cola code. All right, let's see. She's going by too fast. I can't grab them. Jeez Louise. This is going by way too fast. I need a better way. I need a better way. All right. And okay, got that. 1. Oh, jeez. All right, got another one. It's 2. Okay. Okay, it's 3. 4. One more lucky individual. Let's see. Let it roll. Let it roll. She's going by so fast. All right, done. These names, man, you guys come up with some crazies. All right, stop. Cut it out. All right, so lucky winners are Andre Doc. So you got yourself a code. You guys can quit now. Really, you can quit. All right, Andre Doc, you got yourself a code. I'm going to give this person a gun, gold gun code. Andre Doc. GG Yo Giz got you a cola code. There you go. Tim Nas, give you a cola code. The Perpin, I'm sure I'm probably mispronouncing that. I'll give you a gold gun, son. Gold gun. And Skin Slip, just for having a wacky name, I'm giving you a gold gun too. So there you go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Gold guns given out. Bam, bam, bam. 6 in total. And only 2 more cola codes given out. All right, cool. Right at the very end. I'm going to give out some more. So stay tuned, folks. Got over 200 people in there. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. So while I still got you guys here, let's go ahead and do some promo. A little bit of promotion. As you may have known or seen as of late, we've got some new streams coming up. We got some new streams. Got some lots of new streams. Of course, on Monday from 5 to 6, we've got Inside the Player Studio with myself, T-Ray, and from 6:15 to 6:30. Why is it 6:15, 6:30 to 7:30? I don't get that. Anyway, from 6:30 to 7:30, it's murder. It's murder. So I don't even know what the name of the show is. I guess it's murder. So at 6:30, 7:30 on Monday, every Monday, It's Murder will be playing the game or doing something related to PlanetSide 2. Let's just assume that. All right, of course, Tuesday, Work in Progress, 3 to 4, and 6 to 7, Kudo chopping up some PlanetSide 2 goodness. And on Wednesday, Battle Rank Go with Mr. Rel here. And he'll be doing that at 3 to 4, 3:30 to 5. It's Higby, please, with Mr. Matt Higby. 6 to 7, Sardust doing his TRG thing on PlanetSide 2. No name for his show yet either, so you better get on that, Sardust. On Thursday, from 12 to 1. What a wacky time slot. Anyway, Kid Riot does it up from 12 to 1 on Thursday. And then at 6 to 7, Bear Force 9 with Zoran the Bear. And, of course, on Friday Night Ops from 5 to 7 with our good friend Lou Perza. So, and if you guys think you got the knack, got the talent, got the skills, be doing some streams, doing the streams like we do, we got some slots open. You want to fill those slots? Hit us up. If you got some talent, go ahead and stream some PlanetSide 2 goodness. It can be Player Studio related. It can be whatever. As long as it's Player Studio, PlanetSide 2, it's all good. So hit us up. Let us know if you want to participate in that effort. Appreciate it. All right. So we got, a little over 12 minutes. Anybody got any questions? Questions, please. You like that Rel impression? Yeah, sharpshooter. I like that. Was pretty cool, huh? I am totally crazy. I try to be as crazy as I possibly can be within legal range. So not quite certified, but I'm getting there. All right, so we'll do a couple more of these joints. If you got any questions, please let me know. Where's Scourge? I don't know. I don't know where Scourge is. He better get his butt off the couch. Get some things done. Get some streaming time. I'm sure he's got plenty of time between Kid Riot and Zoran the Bear. There's plenty of time there between 1 and 6. So somebody could get a good little slot right there. I got the distinction to open up for It's Murder. How I be the opening act? How am I the opening act? It's Murder should be coming on at 3, warming me up. You know what I'm saying? I need a Player Studio fluffer. Let's come on now. Have me warming up for him. It's Murder. Anyway, let's go to this binary coder joint. All right. Look at that. I like I don't know where this ends though. What happens here? Are these just lenses that just go in there? So what do you guys think about the symbiote breather? Please make a comment in this thread, the symbiote rebreather, so Mr. Binary Coder can get some feedback. That's what it's all about. Yeah, it looks like people are already, giving feedback, which is good. I don't know if I like the straps. I think you had something going without the straps. I think the straps kind of make it, you lose it for you. It's like it loses its technology. With the straps, it looks kind of low grade. Like, you can go to Home Depot and pick that up. So maybe you want to go without the straps. Try that out. What do you think? What do you guys think? Straps, no straps? Yeah, the straps kill it, huh, Compare? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. What can we expect in Player Studio that hasn't been announced? How am I going to tell you what hasn't been announced? There's probably a reason that hasn't been announced. But I think if you go back and look at all of my Player Studio streams, we pretty much announced everything. So eventually, here's the plan. Eventually, once we get the Player Studio viewer, get that all dialed in and ready to go, we're just going to be opening it up. We're going to take the drawers off this thing. Lift up the skirt, see what's under there. Everything's on the table at that point. You guys be making Galaxy attachments, Liberator attachments, Valkyrie attachments, Marauder attachments, Enforcer attachments, Thresher attachments, character attachments, the whole shebang. Eventually, making weapons yourself. That's what more can I announce at that point? We already took the drawers off this thing. That's what's going to happen. So stay tuned to that. She's going to open it up. But we got a lot of kinks we got to work out. Right now, we're working out the flow between the creator and the store. So we need to work that out a little bit better before we just go whole hog. Because then what's going to happen is we're just going to have a backlog of this deluge of content. So we need a better way to actually get this stuff to the marketplace in a more economical way for us. So that's what we're working on now. That's why we're kind of slowing down the release of certain things. Next up was supposed to be like the Sunderer and a couple other things, and then maybe some scopes and things like that. We had to slow that down because our process is not where it needs to be. So we want to make sure that that's nice and clean. All right. See what else. Page 1, NC Oculate T helmet. All right. I think you've asked me that multiple times, and I totally skipped over it. All right, and I am sorry. I apologize, my good friend. If I can find you. Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. Fuzz! My good friend Fuzz. All right, Fuzz. Okay, which one is it? Is it NC or is it TR? All right, let me go down to the last joint and see what we can get up in here. Fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. All right, Fuzz. Yeah, it's looking better. I like the fact that you cut that out. I think it now is starting to look right. You could probably clean this up, though. This little jut out kills it. I think this should be even with the front of that. You should go like, just like that. Bam, 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 bam. I think you should do that. This little hook head back there, not really feeling it. I like this. You should go ahead and go full on round with it, though. You know, there's a thing called balance. You need balance. When I say that the NC represents, you know, right angles and 45s, it cannot be only made of right angles and 45s because there is no balance in that. So you need some rounded shapes with the majority of them being 45s and 90s so that you can have the proper balance of NC specific things and things that need to be what they need to be. Like, you're not going to, okay, if you make an NC mouse, you're not going to make the mouse a brick because it's supposed to be NC. You're going to hit some angles on there, but there's also going to be some curve in there to make it feel like a mouse or actually use, you know, be used like a mouse. So you got to have some balance in here. So I'm thinking maybe you should go full on rounded with the eyepiece, maybe curve a little bit here, and then hit the facets right there. Maybe give you a little ear hole or something. A little round ear thing on it. Bam, bam. Done deal. Balance. It's all about balance, though. So I think you got a good start, Fuzz. I think you've come a long way from what you started with, which was pretty. I don't know. I think I like it without the chin thing, though. Now that I'm looking at it, what do you guys think? Chin thing or no thing? I don't particularly like the chin thing. I think this is much more comprehensive. I like this. If you could just clean this up right here, keep the chin strap, maybe even put like old school football helmet chin strap right there. Keep that right there. and clean this up, and then clean that up, make this even with the, I think you might be in luck, because you got the round thing right there. Just shrink that down. Go ahead and shrink this a little bit so it fits in there and not all the way to the edge. I think you might have a winner on your hands, Fuzz. So, you like chin thing? Oh, I don't like chin thing, dude. Nah, no chin, dude. No chin. I'm going no chin, Fuzz. So, there you go. I got you covered. Sorry I didn't get to it earlier. All right, we got 5 minutes. I'm going to give out some more codes. We got 4 minutes now. All right. Well, I got some drop-off. Only 188 people now. Sucking bad up in here. All right, 5 more codes. There's going to be 15 codes in total with a couple to spare. I might give those out on Twitter. So hit me up on Twitter after the show, and I might feel generosity and give you out some. All right, so let's see who's getting what. Okay. Let's see. All right, that's one. Okay. 2. Okay. All right, 3. Let's see. Okay. It's 4. All right, one more. All right, got him. All right, you guys can stop. All right, so let's see. 3 minutes left. Lucky winners are Cryonic Fire. I think I said that right. Cryonic Fire. You got yourself. I'm going to give you a cola code. Cryonic Fire. And then Odds. OTTZZ. Odds. Give you a golden gun there, Odds. Kareem Ali. Got you some cola. Sharpshooter, I think it's like 47 or 487 or 187, something like that. I don't know. I'm going to give you a cola code. And then Tiger Killer. I think he's got some numbers after his name too. And I'm going to give you a golden gun, sir. So let's see. 1, 2 more golden guns. And 3 cola codes. 1, 2, 3. All right. And that brings us up to 5:58. 2 minutes left. Anybody got any questions? Yes, T-Ray is cola. That's me. AKA T-Ray, AKA Tramell Isaac. For all those that won something from me, got a code for me, please stay after class so I can give them out in an orderly fashion. And then that'll be that. But yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. I got them all on my emails and I can copy and paste them. Killer episode as usual. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate all you guys for coming out. Player Studio is just beginning. We've got plenty of users out there making some really cold, hard cash, making some really nice money. And I want to make sure that all of you guys get the proper opportunity to make some real cash inside Player Studio. So thank you for joining me again this fine Monday evening. I will see you once again next week. And I hope to see you at SOE Live. So if you got, man, I got stuff hanging out my mouth. That's garbage. Oh, you go back to the main camera. You probably didn't see that. Thank God. Sweet. Anyway, so yeah, if you guys are fortunate enough to come out to Vegas with us, I would appreciate you saying hello. And, you know, maybe we can go out for a cool drink of water. Thank you. Appreciate it. So once again, stay tuned for my good friend, It's Murder. And I will see you guys next week on Inside the Player Studio.